Okay, guys, welcome back to a new series I'm starting. I actually filmed this part, the tutorial part of the deck preview part before the match. Something happened to that file, so I'm redoing it now. So technically, this is after the actual match. So I won't ruin what happens. But anyways, let's go over this in the new series I'm starting. At 447 wins. And I only got a little bit left for my first official true golden hero. As you guys seen in several episodes, I have the golden mage, Hagar, Tyrande, the paladin, but those are all promotional stuff. So I don't technically have a real true golden hero until almost now. So this is going to be an ongoing series, the grind or the quest for the Golden Druid, whatever you want to call it. And it'll be just basic stuff where go over different decks, or it might be one particular deck for several episodes, just me grinding. A lot of it probably won't feature me chit-chatting, but rather music in the background. So it'll be a little bit different. I just want to capture some of the games and no particular theme or anything like that. But anyways, let's go over it. I can't take full credit for this deck. It actually came from someone, but I did change it and put my little own touch to it. So 2 Innervates, 2 Enchanted Ravens, 2 Living Roots, 2 Druid of the Sabers, Mark of Yashard, 2 Power, 2 of those, 2 Marks, 2 Power of the Wild, 2 Druid of the Flame, 1 Savage Warrior, Fandral, of course, Savage Combatant, excellent card, 2 Swipes, 1 Azure Drake, that's the difference. He had I took out the Mark of Lotus for the Drake, 2 Druid of the Claws, Lunar Visions, excellent card for this type of deck because it gives ramp and you need card draw with the ramp druid, with the Beast Druid. 2 Tigers for the synergy with the Worgen. The new dude, which is actually really good. I'm going to craft him golden soon, but he's really nice for some surprise burst. Also, if you can combo it maybe with the Warden. He's not a beast, but I talk about buffing up a beast on. And then the Curator. So I added the Curator, so I took Mark of the Mark of the Lotus out, and I took out 8 Raven Isle. I don't think Raven Isle is really good for Beast Druid. Just it's a tempo-based, more aggressive type deck. And anyway, so I hope you guys enjoy this. And then once I get my Golden Druid, I will, of course, be very happy about it. Technically, I could have got it a long time ago. I don't usually focus too much on one hero or decks, but I'm kind of changing that up. I want to really get it finally done, and then I'll be working on the Shaman Golden next as well. Okay, guys, thank you, and let's go ahead and queue up. Okay, we have a Priest, so we're going to get rid of Fandral. You want a mulligan, obviously, for your Ravens. Living Roots is pretty decent. And this is excellent if you have Innervate. I'm going to keep her just in case it's a Priest, so if I have a bad start, I can recover from it. Okay, it's not the greatest. It's not what you want, but it's, not horrible either. You do got the coin, so we're after a real bad start. I should have gotten rid of the Druid of the Flame. Yeah, you really need to aggressively get... I could have kept the Mark, but you need stuff like Innervate. And
is someone injured?
that's not good. I'm not going to do the... Okay, so... we will do this, though. It's a really good start, and if I get the Mark, it'll be very difficult for the Priest to deal with a 4/7 so early on. He's going to get card draw, so that's unfortunate. But we have to play. This is kind of a tempo deck, so you got to continuously play. Let's see. We're going to do this. Too bad we don't have the mind. Just go face. He's going to get more card draw. That's unfortunate. Next turn, we do have a way to deal with the Cleric. Like I said, this is not the place deck, but you got to be aggressive. Okay, so we're going to trade into that. And you do need to kill certain minions. So, what would be better? We see a 5 wouldn't be the best. So, believe it or not, we're going to actually buff this. Reason being is because... we're going to trade with that. Now that we have the Cleric, we're going to put that out there. Hopefully we get a Power of the Wild. You just got to be aggressive with this deck and put as much pressure as you can. Next turn we do have some options. Okay, Pain, that's fine. He can't deal with this anymore. Oh, Acidic Ooze, we want to protect our main minion here. Okay, so that's actually really good. We're gonna do this Hero Power because next turn we have a nice. Keep pressuring. Yeah, so I'm off to a 4-0 start, which is really good, and I'm doing pretty decent here. You have a lot of burst potential with this deck, especially with the Mark of the Lotus, but I think the Curator and the Drake is excellent because it could offer you extra card draw. This deck tends to run out of steam, and you don't want to be flood your hand. Wow, I don't ever see this guy. Alright, so we want to do is protect our board. Normally I would put down him, but he's just too good to... And again, pressure. He can't deal with this easily. He can't favorably trade. He's going to have to use this some other kind of option. Next turn we have several. And like I said, it's a very fun deck, and I hope to grind. I'm at 446 wins, so getting close to the home stretch to my first official Golden Hero. Depends how long this take. We'll probably... Okay, that's not too bad. It's not great either, because that's a potential burst. Alright, so we're not going to trade with that, even though we are probably going to swipe it, though. Because you do need to protect your board. You win with this deck by being ahead, so it's very important to protect your board as much as you possibly can. And this is the bane of all priests. They can't deal with 4-drops. Well, they got rid of that. Now he's going to be able to get rid of this eventually, but we're going to probably drop him. Yeah, we're going to we're going to save that. That could be potential for burst. Matter of fact, we have 2 this plus the hero power, so we could potentially have lethal next turn if you can't deal with that 4-2. Potentially. Oh, okay, that's pretty devastating. But it doesn't mean we're out of it, but that's pretty big turn for him. He might be Reno. So, you know, you could run out of steam. The whole idea is to burst him down as soon as possible. But of course, priests are pretty tough to deal with. Alright, so let's see what we get next turn. Hopefully we get the Curator, so we'll get some card draw. We won't get the Drake, because it's in our hand.
I wonder.
That'll be difficult for him to deal with. What's going on, dude? You froze, or what? So yeah, this is a real good deck. The reason I think Curator is good, because I went neck-to-neck fist fight with a Pirate Warrior last night, and the Curator really won the game for me. Alright, so what are we going to do here? We're going to do this. Ooh, we'll do this, though. Yeah, he's going to... He could have another... we're going all in. We have lethal in hand. Another Dragon Fire Potion will be very devastating. Alright, so that's not good. I hope we get Savage War. It depends how many he does. Okay, that's... we're gonna just ignore that. Alright, so do we have lethal? Let's see here. This is oh, give me 3 attack. So that is 11. Ooh, I think we do, huh? Let's do here. No, not lethal. Alright, we do. Forgot about the spell power. So as you can see, this deck has a lot of hidden burst. And I'm on a good winning streak. I actually was rank 14 and lost to some. I was testing out some decks, and I'm ranked 10 in Wild, so I've been mostly focusing on Wild. As a matter of fact, I do have a... Let me show you. I do have a Wild version of this deck. I really enjoy Wild because I think you have a little bit more balance. Where is it? There we go. So it is pretty much the cores is identical. The only difference, obviously, are the 2 Druid of the Fang. If you can get that on turn 3, it's just so devastating for people to deal with. And Lunar Visions is actually exactly kind of the card draw that these type of decks need, because you're not going to... Nourish is a good alternative, obviously, but getting that ramp, and then these guys are just amazing, by the way. I didn't really think you saw it in play, but anyways, I'm going to end it there, but I will definitely have more mean beasts of Gadgetzan coming up, and of course the ongoing Druid series. And once I get a Golden Druid, it doesn't mean I'm going to end Druid videos, but it will be the end of the mini-series, because, you know, it's a good stuff. Love the Druid. Alright, guys, and then I got that, what is it called? That's a crafter, but there's a lot of cool combos with him, with Eviana, so you want turn kill stuff. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this, and there'll be more stuff coming up soon. Bye.